Hi everyone. I hope everybody's doing well today. In light of what's been happening all over the world, the violence, the murders, people going hungry, the homeless, the craziness that's going on in the world. Nothing, no other real emotion to feel other than sadness and frustration, guilt. I want to make sure that what I say doesn't come across as cold, because I'm not cold. I've cried all day today because of what happened to those poor kids at their school, which made me think of my own children and when they were little. I'm grateful that they never had to experience that or worry about someone coming to their school and killing off their classmates. I don't have any words that I think could even console the parents for the loss of their children and the effects that it has had on so many people across the world and what's going on every day. But from the darkness comes the light, and the amount of love that is outpouring in the world right now through prayers to the parents, to the family members, to friends that lost their friends or their wives, their children. And I realized that there is something that people can do. They can work against having guns being sold to people without a prior mental health analysis. I don't believe there's a need for any 18-year-old to own a gun. Definitely not a semi-automatic gun. There's no need for guns. There's a need for proper laws, the fear-mongering has got to stop. Who's ever regulating these videos on the food shortages and all that, you're not going to need to have food for 25 years. I believe in my heart that this whole pandemic was just concocted in some frickin' lab in order to slim down the population. That's my opinion. My opinion. To some, my opinion doesn't mean shit, but that's okay. I got big shoulders. But the backlash from the fear-mongering is causing people to kill their children and walk into a school and wipe out more children because of fear. But in the turning of that, there's an outpouring of love. Any person that walks in with a gun, semi-automatic gun, whatever, and kills people should get the death penalty. There's no help for people like that. It's just like a pedophile. I don't believe in pedophilia. I think it's disgusting. I love everybody on this planet. I don't want to see harm come to anybody, especially innocent children, especially the children, because they're just little souls. They don't even know right from wrong yet. So, maybe it's time to really look at the whole age limit, the mental health status of the person buying the gun. I think that all needs to be checked. That's just my thoughts. God is an energy source. He lives in us. We're created in His image. So it's up to us to make the change. It's up to us to stand up and fight for those that can't fight for themselves. To make changes. I hope that everybody takes a moment to spend time with their loved one, spend time with their children, spend time authentically with your family, whoever that may be. Remind yourself when you're feeling low and you don't feel that you are making a difference. Remind yourself that you are making a difference. Someone is getting value from what you're doing, providing it's good. I know for myself, I'm analyzing myself as a mother, as a girlfriend, a pet owner, and I've spent time reflecting on my life, and I can only blame myself, because I guess I should have known better. I should have done better. I should have tried harder. Should have worked harder. But that's in the past, and I am trying not to live in the past. But honestly, it's very hard to not live in the past, because the past is what's made me who I am today. So it's fine to have forgiveness for people that cause heartache by creating such devastating trauma to so many people in the world. But you don't have to forget about it. And you can start to find a way on how to bring in new regulations on gun ownership, especially to 18-year-old kids whose pastimes are possibly gaming, and I'm not saying all gamers are gonna go out and kill people. I just know that there's a lot of mentally unstable people in the world, more so now since the whole lockdown. And maybe this young man had heard enough about people worried about not being able to feed their kids. And maybe that triggered him. I don't know. I know a person in their right mind doesn't go out and buy guns to kill school-aged children. So I hope, I pray that the families get the help that they're going to need, the support they're going to need. This is going to last years. But I want them to know that their children, the spirits of their children, will be able to come back. Also, it isn't God's fault that this happened. This was done by a person's choice. Everybody has fits of anger, and everybody has fits of depression, but not everybody goes out and kills people. So it's people, it's choices, it's the choices we make in life. And they need to be held accountable for it. The people that sold the gun to the boy, and that boy has to pay for his crimes. So try and have a good day tomorrow. And God bless you all.